A spark can come from many different shapes, forms, and of course, people. One thing I've learned over the years is that you never know who's watching or looks up to you. Our next guest found herself to be a light to others, especially in running. Shag, a certified personal trainer, understood the importance of consistency and dedication and decided to share her goal of completing her first half marathon. In sharing her journey, however, she was able to do so much more than just a half marathon. She was able to inspire. Let's dive right in. So I remember the first time meeting you. You was over here on the treadmill working hard. I think you had a speed workout that day or so. And I came over to talk to you for a little bit, and you told me you were training for your first half marathon.
Yeah.
And here we are now, post Cap City. You are a professional runner at this point in time.
Yeah.
But I think what was really cool about, your story and how our connection goes in is how many people you inspired. As I talked to a lot of different people, even here at Lifetime, everyone said, "Oh, I've gotten to run." "Oh, who got you running?" "Shag did." "Shag this, Shag that." I'm like, that's crazy. But it really showed the importance of how you living your story tells and can inspire others. So my question to you is, what does inspire mean to you? And how has that impacted your, wait for it, your journey as a runner? Because now we're at that we're there.
Inspire, what does that mean to me? I think it means being vulnerable and showing up as your true self and letting people see that and just letting them know it's okay, right? I didn't start this journey to inspire people. Not a lot of people, just one. If I could help one person say, I don't run, running's not my thing, yeah, bet. It wasn't my thing either.
Right.
But being vulnerable and sharing that story and letting people know, like, anybody can do it. You have to just put yourself out there and just get into it. And the running community is so welcoming that it's like, no one's going to tell you, you're not that fast or you're not a runner, right? So that's what inspiration means to me, is being the light that people can follow. I guess if you had to sum it all up, right?
I like that, yeah.
What was the second half?
How has that impacted you in your journey in general?
It's made this journey so fun because I've gotten people to run. They're like, "Oh my God, I've been talking about doing a 5K for forever." And I'm like, "Do it. Hey, guess what? I know this race is coming up. I'm doing it." I kind of get everybody to come and join the crazy train that is Shag, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it keeps me going because then I get to watch people like you and Tucker and everyone else that's like, you guys make it so fun and you pour into it and you show like it's a lot of work, but you can be dedicated to it. You can find the group of people. The community is just one of the best things that I've come across.
Awesome.
You don't have to know a lot of people, but the people that you do know, they just welcome you into the fold. And I think that's kind of where my inspiration is on my journey, is just getting more people to just take the leap. And it's a scary leap at times, but just taking the leap. And I think that I want to continue to do that.
Wow.
And that's kind of where I'm at now, is getting myself involved with more runs and being like, "Oh, I'm here now. I'm a runner girl."
You've been killing it. Like, it's been, like I said, it's been really inspirational for my journey just to witness your growth and how many people you've really impacted. I think you might underestimate how many people have came across said, "Shag got me into you." I think you do. Because I've had people all the time, just so we both here at Lifetime, there's a lot of people that come up and say that you've been such an inspiration. And I think you raised a really good point about just sharing your story and being vulnerable. So my next question to you then, if there were three things you can categorize, say if someone else is looking to maybe share their story or maybe inspire anyone else, what three things would you encourage them to do to really inspire others? Not to say that it's a prideful thing, but like, what helped you to really come to terms with that and accept? Because me personally speaking, I don't like too much attention to myself, but it's something to really set out to, as you mentioned, if you could inspire one person, that's enough.
That's enough,
So what would be three things you would account to inspire, to start just one person?
Three things. Being scared is a part of it. I think that people think if you go and you share something, that means you're just fully ready. It's okay to do it. Do it scared. One of my best friends always says, do it scared. And the goal is to not be like, "Oh, I'm this person." I think being scared and having that humility in it and being like, I'm not the best, right? But I'm doing it. And it's really just to show people that they can take the leap, right?
Yeah.
So I would say, do it scared, be humble, and be okay with sharing the true journey, the highs and the lows, and the transparency.
Yeah.
I think that's what gets people to win over into this sport. Is everyone just assumes they see the highlights of Instagram and they're like, they ran a 7:30. Oh my gosh! But like, what about the times that you went for the run and the run didn't go the way that you intended it to?
Yeah.
Your shoes weren't the shoes that you probably should have worn. It rained. It snowed. Your mood was bad. You didn't run at the time that you wanted to. Now the sun's up high. Like, all of those things, sharing, hey, this was hard today, or today actually I surprised myself, and those are like the little bit of wins. I think that transparency is key in just wanting to inspire people so they don't think they have to be perfect. We're not striving for perfection, you're striving for progress.
I like that. I like that. So, last question.
Okay.
If there's any random piece of advice you'd like to give to somebody who's getting fresh into it, whether they're running, always get my R's and W's mixed up, whether they're running or they're walking, what would be one thing you'd like to share to inspire, as we would say at this point?
One thing I would say is find a way to be accountable on your journey.
I like that.
My accountability, even though I don't really like attention, was telling the world that I was doing my half, and I was like, oh my God, I told everybody. And then I'm like, now I gotta do it, right? I've told everybody and their mama, I'm gonna do this half marathon. But that accountability piece was so important because now people are checking in with you, right? What run did you do? Did you have a long run? What's the distance? How's that going? What's the timing look like? Are you running your hit? Like, everyone's just so invested in making sure that you are showing up for yourself. And it keeps you there. Like, you're like, I gotta show up. I gotta show up for me.
Right.
I gotta show up for my support system that's showing up for me. So I think that accountability is like the biggest thing that I would say. Hey, do that. Get you somebody. Find a mentor. I stole Chris. He wasn't trying to be a mentor, but I was like, oh, you run. You run a lot. Let's talk. But you kept me accountable. I would see you. I had friends here that I got to run runs with me. So now we're keeping each other accountable. So that would be the thing I would tell you to. That's it. Those other three things and that accountability piece is crucial to you being successful. You're not going to be perfect, but success doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be perfect, but you have progress and you're showing up for yourself. And that's what matters. I show up. I'm not always perfect.
You show up.
But I show up, and that's my thing.
That is dope. Well, needless to say, I've told you since day one, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You should be so proud of yourself, not just from all the people you inspire, but you said it best, showing up and accountability. If that's one other word I would give to you, it would definitely be accountability and showing up.
100%.
It's never failed to be as consistent as you are. So
listen, I tell people that half marathon training was so mental and physical, and it kind of changes how you think about things, right? You kind of take that thought process and apply it to other things in life. I know that's so cliche. I take these things, but I really do. Yeah. And I'm like, that was hard. I'm not a runner by nature. I don't like running.
I mean, you're a runner now.
But now I'm running. I'm outside like, oh, okay, cool, let's go do this. But it's just about showing up and doing it. And it's a scary thing to show up into a sport that some people are well versed in. But there's beginners and there's walkers and there's all different people who are starting in this. And so you find this really comfortable like community that's like home, and everyone is encouraging. And I've not run into anyone who hasn't been like, oh my God, that's so great that you're doing this half. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following this training plan and hoping for the best. And even getting to that race, right? I was like, Chris, I don't know. You're like, trust your training. Just, you know that you've done it, get through it. And I got through it, and I'm now on the road to another one. And now I feel like, oh, I'll do one or two a year. I'm like, who am I? I don't know.
Who have you become?
Who have I become? I'm a runner, girl.
Oh, well,
for life.
I appreciate your time.
Yes,
so
of course.
Where can people find you? Like, what do you do outside? Like, where can people find you if they want to train with you, follow you for more inspiration? How can they get in touch?
They can find me on Lifetime. I'm here. I teach a GTX class and alpha conditioning in the morning. So come kick it with me. You know, a little cardio, a little weight training. And then if they want to follow me on social media, Shagail.Marnay is my Instagram. It is public. Come tag along. I'm a good time.
Awesome. You should be so proud.
Yes, thank you.